Appreciate the recap. I forgot, dude, listening to some of the fucking, like, the original few sessions, like, just little stuff we did in Periwinkle that I do not remember. Like, Pingu sharding in Periwinkle's mouth. And it was just like, what the fuck is going on, dude?
Y'all did some crazy shit to him.
It's insane.
Y'all shoved him down the stairs. You stabbed him.
For sure.
He fell.
We did, yeah.
He tripped. He's so clumsy.
Right, yeah.
It's like the only healthy outlet for our masculine rage is just like fantasy violence against this dweeb. I feel like that's the tribal genes of my ancestors used to like kill over bison.
Yes,
channeled
dude.
into this game of D&D.
Yeah, poor guy.
I miss him though.
I miss him too.
What's that Raven for him? Like, get him here with us? Didn't he survive the journey?
Send a messenger. I doubt he would survive the journey.
I need you very quickly.
For some reason, you sound really far away, Garrett.
Yeah, it's like
Is
it's
it
using
picking up the
your
wrong
mic
headset
from
or
your computer or something.
Yeah, check your voice settings and see what it has for the input.
I mean, like, we can hear you, but it'll be difficult if you're interjecting or adding things.
I haven't figured it out.
Is that better?
Yes.
Yep,
Yeah.
that is.
A lot better.
Okay.
Lot better.
My bad.
Alright, so it's pretty much dark at this point. The guards have just left you all. You're at the edge of the refugee camp, so there's like dozens and dozens of these ragged canvas tents set up. People just milling about that look really rough, dirty, emaciated. There's some low burning campfires about, and people are obviously looking at y'all, curious. People don't seem to be super concerned about your prisoner. Maybe they don't realize what your prisoner is. People just kind of stare at you blankly as you enter.
We're just entered the refugee camp right outside the gates.
That's
and
right.
We're looking around to try and find a friend or somewhere to sleep or something like that, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. Only got 2 bites left of my biscuits, so I'm gonna do that real quick. And then
Go for it. Yes, I love that background. That's perfect.
A little blurry, but it'll have to do.
Yeah, no, that's great.
So we can just pitch a tent, right? Like,
Mm-hmm.
it's pretty lawless out here.
For sure. Yeah.
Okay.
And there's plenty of space.
We pitching?
Well,
Is there like a
do we have a game plan for this wolf?
is there
Sorry,
a
no,
post
yes.
that's tall enough that we could tie him to it when he wakes up, that he can't just like jump off of it?
Yeah, so towards the middle of the encampment, there is like a larger tent that some people are gathered outside of. It looks like it may be occupied, but you could ask.
Put the werewolf in there with them.
We do have the immovable rod.
True.
We love the Borod.
It's pretty great.
I just feel like something's gonna go down with this thing. Like the moon's gonna come out. It's gonna like find its
Well,
second win, and
It's already turned, right? I guess werewolves turn more than once? I guess
Yes.
I'll direct that at Kalanu. Or yeah, we know that? Okay.
So yeah, Kalani would know that, because lycanthropy in Barovia is very much the same between were-ravens and werewolves. So the werewolves, and y'all saw them change in the combat too, like when it died and changed back to human form. And the one that you captured also changed into human form, even though it didn't die. And so, y'all do know that they can change more than once.
Did you say lycanthropy?
Yes, lycanthropy. That is the name of the disease of being cursed by these were-ravens, werewolves, things of that nature.
Sick. I just wanted to Google it.
Yeah, go for it.
Lore.
Yeah, Lycan thropy.
Do they have to see the moon, or is it something internal where they just feel the moon?
It is a curse. Has nothing really to do with the moon, as far as from what you know, because you've seen them change without the moon being out.
Oh, the moon's wasn't out earlier when they changed.
No.
I see. Okay.
It was covered by the clouds.
Okay.
Oh,
so
dude, I knew it. Dungeon Master's about to send us a freaking full moon and turn this party upside down.
Well, immovable rod, I feel like is we bound him with rope.
Y'all actually,
Silver
y'all,
chain of curse.
mm-hmm. Yeah, y'all use the immovable rod on its legs.
So he's pretty. Unless he can break out of those chains as a werewolf, he's pretty set.
Do we want to sleep in
done.
shifts or something? Like, my biggest thing is just not being surprised by this fucking thing rampaging through the.
Do you guys want to go talk to investigate and chat with some of these people at the big tent with the post kind of in the center of the encampment and see whose tent it is and because we may be able to either collab or get more information if that's an option for us to sleep in.
I'm down.
Okay. So y'all are gonna approach the big tent with the central pole?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so as y'all enter the tent, it opens up. You see there are some rugs on the ground with stale bread and some water in pitchers. Just looks like scraps of food that they've been able to collect that they kind of keep in here on the edges of the tent. In the middle of the tent, there are a few bed rolls on the ground, a couple people already laying down, and then there are a couple people just kind of walking around, picking at the food, things like that. Nobody really acknowledges y'all when you walk in either.
Is there anyone that looks like they're in charge?
Not necessarily. There is an older woman standing kind of next to the entrance that's kind of just kind of staring at y'all as you walk in. That's really the only person that has noticed y'all.
I think Pigo would like to go offer. Well, sorry, go ahead, Steve.
Go ahead, Pigo.
Could Pigu, or unless somebody else who's less intimidating wants to go, just offer her a pie and see if she get her foot in the door with the pie and see if she's interested in buying some of our goodies.
Come. Yeah, you want to go or somebody else want to go?
Whoever has the most charisma is probably the person to do the sales.
I don't think that's me.
I don't think it's me either.
I saw Pigo doing it though.
Sorry?
I wanted to saw Pigo doing it. It was like pie.
Yeah,
shoving in her face.
That is more entertaining for sure.
I mean, worst comes to worst, she doesn't buy a pie, so it's not super critical. But I feel like Elion has a way with the ladies.
I actually don't.
No?
My charisma is pretty low. I think Kalanu probably has the highest charisma.
All right, Kalano, you're up. Go sling some pies to this old broad.
None of us have high charisma.
Sure. I'll go offer a pie then.
Okay. All right. As you take a pie out, attention immediately goes to you, and before you can even make it up to the old lady, people start to rush around you, asking for you to give them the pie. People begin to take coins out of their coin purse and hand them up to you. People are trying to grab at the pie to take it from you. People are really obsessed. They want this pie very badly.
Do the people know that they're hallucinogenic pies?
And are they all hallucinogenic? Or
Yeah, or is that just, or was just Morgantha fucking with us in the past?
Y'all don't know.
Who cares?
This
Let's
is the
megadose 'em.
advantage, though. This is the advantage. Everyone, please. This is a special batch. We only have 10 of them, and you will have to pay.
All right, people, in their desperation for wanting pie, knowing that there's more than one now, they begin to back up, and people start taking coins out of their coin purse. And as y'all begin to take the pies out, and the smell kind of exits the tent, people start to come in. So 2-3 people coming in, and begin to all kind of congregate in front of y'all as y'all get the pies out.
Should we
I'm still going to the woman though, right?
buy into a
Matthew,
lottery system
offer
thing?
her a pie.
Or...
I feel like an auction
you-
is the best way to maximize our ROI on this one.
As Pikachu
Garrett, you
puts on
didn't-
glasses.
Yeah, he puts on his glasses at the fucking refugee camp, and he's ready to fucking price gouge people to get more money out of it.
Oh shit. Yeah, come on. You didn't even make it to the old lady, so you didn't get a chance to even ask her. She's among the group, though. She wants a pie.
We call her forward then and say she wants to buy one first.
You can? Yeah.
We should
You wanna do
use
that?
this as leverage. I feel.
Yeah.
I feel like if we're gonna start, if we're gonna have to dole these things out, we need to be doing it based on how much information someone can provide us, or something like that.
And
as
that gets them
opposed
the chance to
proving the
buy a
best
pie.
way. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, they've got to have information or something to be able to even get in line. But I don't know what information we're looking for, so we should align on that before we before we shout to the masses here.
Well, we want to stay in this tent, right? So maybe
Yeah.
one person can buy a pie if they can secure this tent for us overnight.
Okay.
So
Like
you're
that.
thinking like favor-based economy, which is smart.
And then they still have to pay. This is a business, so they still have to pay for the pie. But
And what happens if they don't realize it makes them sick, and then they get pissed off and come fuck with us? We just cross that bridge. when it comes to
TNCs.
it. Jesus.
Pigu. Explain the terms and conditions
Grabs
to Steven,
out like
please.
a fucking scroll, you know? Okay. Tent is a good call. I'm trying to think of I'm trying to get back into where we were at headspace wise last session, as far as like what we were hoping to get out of. You know, like we're approaching this castle. We know that it's so sorry, this was a recap question from earlier, Tilly, that I
Yeah.
meant to ask.
Mhm.
The Vistani are able to come and go, or I forget, there's one group that they're trying to keep out, and that's why they're refugees, right?
That's right.
Vistani, or are they not the Vistani?
They're not. So these are actually villagers from Barovia that left when the raids started that Strahd ordered. And so they came to Vallaki trying to seek shelter, because Vallaki is well known that Strahd doesn't really mess with it. And they were denied entry because Strahd had sent creatures to harass them every night, and so they don't want any of that coming into Vallaki.
And is it safe to assume that all of these refugees are sold people, not soulless people?
They seem to be. Yeah, they seem to be. You could probably deduce that soulless ones just wouldn't have the willpower or logic ability to make it all the way to Vallaki.
Yeah. Okay. Makes sense. Right now, we're trying to figure out a way to get into the castle. Right. That's kind
I
of
think right now we're trying to figure out how we
Just
can
find a
get
place to
through the
sleep.
night. Yes, without us potentially unleashing a werewolf on this entire refugee camp.
Right.
But then I think we can get into the city because
We just
they
have to
know that
surrender
we
our
know the
arms,
Virgo
right?
Master, and we have Irina with us.
Yeah.
So I think we can get in there. They just wouldn't let us in with the werewolf, except under pretty bad conditions.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't have any better ideas than what Elion has as far as first things first. Lodging is our major priority, so starting there as far as what are you about to say?
I was just gonna say, I don't think we need this tent specifically if we all feel
Right.
like the chains and unmovable rod will hold him if he turns.
Okay.
What do y'all think? Do we just pitch a tent separately, sell the pies, get a bunch of money that we can use in the town, or what do y'all think?
That seems reasonable. My only other thought is like, what's our long-term plan for the werewolf? Because it sounds like a situation where it's like either we cure this man of his condition or we're gonna have to dispatch him eventually. Like, what's the utility in keeping him around? I know we fought really hard to like get him tied up, but do we have like a general game plan, or are we just kind of keeping him in the back pocket? Because he seems to be kind of a pain in the ass at the moment.
I think the idea was questioning and trying to get as much information as we could out of him, but it's been a short period of time since we
Gotcha.
captured him. So we
Maybe a
haven't.
good night's sleep, a little like a quarter of a pie might soften him up a little bit. I hear you.
And I think weren't we told about other werewolves in Barovia that were residing somewhere that they wanted us to check out?
Indeed, yes. Y'all were told about. He does belong to a pack of werewolves, and they do reside around a lake that is north of the town of Valaki. They didn't say what lake. That's all they really gave you.
So we could, ask him about that, and then we can, set him free or do whatever we gotta do.
Yeah,
But I
I'm
like
kind of
your-
on board. Yes, I'm kind of on board with just selling the pies and keeping a little bit of a lower profile as opposed to like starting a bidding war in the main tent to try and gain the main tent. That's just my vote. I'm open to it, but I just feel like that feels like we're opening too many possible negative scenarios at one time.
You're the businessman.
But yeah, you're
how's
the
this gonna
enforcer. So let
impact our
us
bottom
know.
line?
Yeah. Processing.
Can you hear us?
I think he
You
can. I think he
you-
just missed that. Talking to him based on how shocked he looks right now.
Are you talking to me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was tapped out for like 12 seconds.
He was
You're
doing the
good.
math on Zillow real quick. That's all.
Doing the math on what?
Zillow real quick. How much we have to sell
Gotcha.
these pies for? No, what we were
Gotcha.
asking is, do you have any Basically, my vote was we should sell the pies, try and gain money. But I'm more of the mind that we should try to keep a slightly lower profile and maybe stay on the edge of camp as opposed to starting a bidding war in the center tent. But I'm open to both. So we were deferring to Pigu for opinion.
Yeah, I'm with you there. I mean, Piga's not exactly like the broker of peace necessarily, so I don't know that I should be making like global foreign policy decisions. More like, you know, I'll be the meathead. So I'm cool if you guys want to skedaddle.
Well, I mean, it's not a bad idea to use this place to find people or to try and do some sort of sale. But yeah, I mean, my vote would just be trying to find a place to sleep. I think that's the biggest priority is finding a place to sleep. And my only thing is like, if we do the bidding war thing, we have a ton of visibility on us if things go wrong. Like if the werewolf wakes up and we didn't tell everyone that there's a werewolf.